Hello and welcome to the Piano Man's Library. I have finally nailed down all the things that I want to read in December, and so I thought I would share them with you, kind of lay things in stone. Probably not, but I have a terrible habit of changing things up. And but these are things that I do really want to get to this month, in the next month. So I will start, because December is Advent. I had made some plans to do a devotional. These are meditations on the Incarnation. Behold, he comes. And that's from Father Benedict Crucial. I'm not sure how to say his name, but anyway. Yes, this goes right from the first Sunday of Advent through to Epiphany. And the way that he did it, he made it for all Christians, it's not just Catholic specific, but it has a nice little reading and with a prayer at the end for every day. So that will be a nice one to do. And then I had already had that one planned, and then I want to draw from the Catholic Mom and Daughter channel. And so in the package that they sent me, I have this 25 meditations on the best news ever and how to live it every day. So this is just little devotions, readings and devotions through Advent. So that will be nice. I can do two at once. And then they also sent me some companion prayers of St. Anthony, which is nice. And they also sent me the Outlaw's Friend, which is a Christmas story of Blessed Solanus Casey. And this is by Susan Peake. So it's just a short little book. But that will be nice to read. And then I was also lent this here book, Gillian of Norwich, Wisdom in a Time of Pandemic and Beyond. This was about a woman who, back in those days, they were a little extreme sometimes. And so they had people brick them into these little rooms attached to a church, and they lived there for the rest of their life. So there was a little opening for people to put food through, and there was a little opening on the other side on the church side that they could watch the Mass. And it was about 6 feet by 4 feet or something on the inside. Yeah, so I thought I would read that one so that I can give it back. Okay, and now then, this is the last book that I'm working on for the book bingo, and I'm probably not going to be finished before this month is over. It's coming. I'm enjoying it, actually. It's quite fascinating. And yes, so I will be finishing up with this book. This next one, which I've already started as well, a Catholic Girl's Survival Guide for the Single Years. This is by Emily Stimson. She's since married, so I can't remember what her last name is now, but I bought this years ago when our daughter was probably only 2 or 3. I've read other works by Emily Stimson, and her theology is very, very good. She writes with what's his name? She writes with other Catholic authors, which I'm sure, if you know any, you'll recognize his name. I'll think of it later. Yes, but while she won't be needing this quite yet, the majority of it, it's intended for women college age and up until they get married. There's some good chapters in here on modesty and that sort of thing, which would be good. So I'm working on that, and then, but my big thing for December is Dombey and Son. Yes, so that's my big project for December. And I'm also going to read The Runaway Jury by John Grisham. I also want to read Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. And then I was watching Rosamond from Books from My Bookshelf, and she was giving some winter reading recommendations. And one of the things that she mentioned was Markheim by Robert Louis Stevenson. And she said it takes place on Christmas Day. And it's maybe I could read that. It's just it's a long short story or a novella. In my book, it's called a short story. This is Selected Writings by Robert Louis Stevenson. So I won't be reading the whole thing, but I thought, well, I might be able to squeeze that one in. And then I might get to The Phantom of the Opera. The PianoMan really would like to read this book. So I'm giving myself another 30 days or so to see if I can get it done. Otherwise, I'll just give it to him in January and let him read it first, and then I'll get it back. And then I had started a few things that I would like to try and finish up. One of Oscar Wilde's plays that I had been reading, A Woman of No Importance, and I was really enjoying it too, so I'd like to finish that one. I started The Prisoner of Zenda, which I would like to finish. This one you've seen a lot. Carolina Clay, about the slave potter Dave, and I'd really like to finish this one this month as well. It's still historically accurate for Historathon, so if I finish it, then I'll at least have something finished for that. And then this one here, The Letters of the Mitford Sisters. And this is a buddy read that I will be doing in January. But Irion at Bookzelots, she's already started it. And so I was going to read up to the point where she stopped. So that's just a couple hundred pages in. So that will be good, and then we can just start together when we get to that in January. And that looks like a lot of things, but it's still, I'm pretty sure, way underneath of my 3,000 page goal. So, like I had mentioned in previous videos, December I like to read some romance, some lighter things. So I picked up a few at the library. When I was there, I didn't even look what they were about. Yeah, so they're just there, and if I feel like it, I'll pick one up. But those are my plans for this next month, and let me know if you have any specific plans yourself, if you're doing anything for Advent, or if what you're reading. Yeah, I'd love to know. Thank you so much. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and subscribe if you want to find out my thoughts on all of these books. And I will talk to you again soon. Thank you. Goodbye.